Stop calling me stupid, Mom. That hurts. Hello, everybody. This is your host, Casarius. And I'm coming to you with another video, this time of r/creepypms. Let's go, shall we? This first clip is by user Tiny White Alt Girl, titled, "Okay, Christian Grey. You ready to feel my hot, meaty, aching wick drive deep into your quivering, sopping wet wussy until you can't take anymore and start squeezing and squirting uncontrollably while I fondle your wit so much that you start drooling all over your hard nipples? I was until you sent that massive run-on sentence. Biatch! Swallow my seed and ignore my grammar." Man, I really should not have to say this. But whatever you do, please do not replicate. Jeez, I almost said recommend. Please, I don't recommend you doing this. Please do not replicate what this man, or I shouldn't assume the gender. Whoops. Do not replicate this person's attempts at hooking up with this other person, okay? Okay, do not go with the overly descriptive sexual experience of a lifetime. No. None of that, please. Don't do it. I beg you. Don't do it. This next clip is by Reddit user LiveLove365, titled, "My Biatch." Let's check it out. "Well, I'd even pay for modeling pics, whatever you're willing to sell. I'd even pay just to be your biatch and do anything you tell me. How much? Just humiliate me and degrade me. What the Wanted to know if I could pay you just to be your biatch. Did you actually think this was a good idea? LMFAO! Honestly, yeah. I just want you to make fun of me and I'll give you anything you want. How much money do you want? $250 good to start?" Let's see. Oh, you've blocked redacted. Okay, biatch, send me $500. Really? If I send you $500 right now, you promise you'll, even though you hate me, you'll humiliate me? How about force me to suck the guy's ween until I like it? Ew, LMAO. I was freaking kidding. Are you sure? I really was going to send you $500. Should probably just save it for your therapist. I get that everyone has a kink, but you don't message random girls you don't know with that crap, especially ones with boyfriends. Take care. Yeah, you just cannot, you can't go out there, just like the last one, you cannot go out there and be that specific with what it is that you want. You have, I'm not a relationship expert or anything, but if you're gonna start out any conversation, at least try to, find some points of commonality, or just talk about stuff that, normal stuff that you would start out any conversation with. This is just purely unacceptable. This next clip is by Reddit user Not Cankles. However, they are not the original commenter, but we will still give them the credit. This is titled, "Saw this on Twitter today, currently laughing." Hi. Hey. I just wanted to say that you're really cool. Blushes and looks down shyly. Thanks? No problem. Ooh, waddles up to you. I saw that you tweeted about being bi. Blushes beat red. Would you want to? Looks away in embarrassment. Would you want to have a threesome? 5:38 p.m. Absolutely effing not. So for this specific incident, I won't really try to bash it so much, rather than instead critique it, because there are some stuff that, everyone should completely avoid. However, it starts out for the most part innocent, I would say the stuttering is, that's a major turnoff just right there, man. I would say avoid the stuttering. It just sounds I'm going to be very blunt too. It just sounds very pathetic. It comes off as very weak. It's like very, lacking in confidence. And what you want to do is, what you'd rather do is present yourself in a normal manner. Don't act so weak, please. moreover, I'd like to mention also that second line where it's like, oh, I think you're really cool. I would also avoid that one. I mean, it's not the worst the worst thing to say, but I would probably refrain from, those very complimentary, like over, very strong complimentary statements, because it can, like, yeah, the person might respond nicely, but mostly just out of courtesy, not really. They might find it a little bit overwhelming. They might, very it comes off very strong emotionally, and again, that just puts people off a bit. And then that last part where he's talking about, having a threesome and all of that, that also just has to go. You cannot do that. That instantly will just turn somebody off. It's just not the appropriate statement to make in that first meeting. But other than that, I don't think there. Actually, there is one more thing. The weeb language, the ooh or the oh, No, please, cut it out immediately. And as just have a normal conversation. That's the reality about it. And if you could just eliminate all of those negative areas, I believe that you'll have a lot more success in your daily conversations and just overall interactions with people. The second to last clip we have today comes from Reddit user Your Local Kiddo, and this one is called Tail Length. Dear mistress, I would like to be a slave. Name redacted. Age 20. Size 175 centimeters. Weight 75 kilograms. Shaved as you wish. Tail length 15 centimeters. Oh my gosh. Taboos: family, permanent damages, public, fetishes, doing naked tasks, going live, toys, handcuffs, clothespins, vibrator pens, anal plug, women's underpants, string lube gel. Okay, kids, I'm gonna critique this. I could probably just go straight up and say, just don't do this, never do this. But I'm gonna critique it. Okay, so, at least he starts off with a nice heading. Dear mistress, I would like to be your slave. Okay, he gives them the choice. He's not like, biatch, I am gonna be your slave no matter what. Okay, he doesn't do that. He gives him he introduces himself. He gives a profile, although I would expect a more professional resume for these types of ventures. The grammar. It's really tough to. The grammar was not necessarily on point. On that last one, toys. On that last category, there's like, practically went on the tab bar and clicked twice before listing all of the toys that he had. It's a random period, There's a random period in the mix, and then he starts going. Anal plug, women's underpants, lube gel. But yeah, okay. No, I shouldn't have critiqued it. I regret doing that. But we're gonna leave that in there. We will leave that in there. If there's any time for this famous phrase by John McEnroe, it would be now. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. Never. Please. Why am I? Like, what else am I supposed to expect, really? What else am I supposed to expect? Last but certainly not least, from Reddit user Coconut Banana. Coconut Banana. I like that name. This one is titled, "What's Wrong with Nazis?" And if we haven't just gone down a rabbit hole, we actually not just a rabbit hole. So basically, we start off with just very descriptive. To it was not as bad. It was starting to go a little bit, more innocent, more mild, and then the last one before, gives us a nice climb back up the insanity meter, and then this one being a very brief segment, Oh, jeez. I've lost all faith in humanity. Shall we? Do you like pedos? Sends picture of himself. You started chatting with Redacted 6 minutes ago. Let's see what they respond. About as much as I like Nazis and terrorists. Let's see what type of response we get. What's wrong with Nazis? Stupid biatch. Okay, so the first line, do you like pedos? Instant red flag. You stop, drop, and yeet yourself out of that conversation. You cannot. Do not respond, okay? Do not respond. But I guess this person was trying to probably have fun. And it was like, about as much as I like Nazis and terrorists. To which the censored face responds, what's wrong with Nazis? Oh, man. I would not be surprised if this guy not only didn't learn history, didn't pay attention in history class. I would not be surprised if this guy was a Holocaust denier or a sympathizer, part of the Aryan Nations or National Socialist movement. Man, I'm lost for words, really. I in one word, I would summarize this person as scum. And the last 3 letters are what his dad should not have put in his mom. Thank you very much for sticking to the end along with me. I can't even English properly. But hold on. Thank you very much for sticking till the end of the video. I literally, for the last 5 minutes, I was almost what seemed like an eternity. Sat there in silence at everything I just read. Oh no. I just can't do this anymore. It's only one episode and I've already lost for words. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe. And thank you to all the Redditors for doing the Lord's work. I will see you on the next video.